So hi Han. So far we joined only 7 people. So can I wait for 2 minutes or we'll start?
We can do.
We can start, right?
Yes.
Okay. So are you able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
So last class we have studied the loops.
Yes.
Any questions for loop and a simple loop? So we print up to 1 to 10. So now we'll go for a programming. Programming in the sense we'll play with the data. After that, we'll go for a cases. Okay. So let me start with the loop. So I'm writing the query for I want to display whole EMP data. Okay. So far what we are discussing, let me go for a diagram for easy understand. So you people are practicing or not, first of all. See, if you are not practicing, you will forget everything. It will be black. Okay. If you're regularly practicing, so you will be good shape.
So we want tool for that.
You want?
Tool for practicing. That video will get them install and practice.
No,
Don't have the
why
tool.
you wait for the tool? So go for the command prompt, right? So if you run that all the in one file, then argret symbol and drag the file and put in here, we'll get the output.
Well, that for that
No,
also we require the user ID and password for the server link, so that we
That
can go
is
through it. I do. I think of.
okay. So you want that software? I think.
anyways, you were going to give na today or
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, end of the day, I will upload because even I also do some other work.
Yes, yes. So we will check that and we will try to copy. We'll try to download.
Okay, but it will take 2 to 3 GB. I'll put in zip file. Okay. And
Yes.
after downloading, you go for YouTube also not required. It will take hardly 15 to 20 minutes. It will install. That is in 11G I'm giving because that is I have a permission. 12C also we got it, but there is a 2 files we need to club it. That is take process. And 19C, 20C will not get because it's a license version. Okay.
Okay, you give that to how to download that thing and also the file. We will put it in our laptop or desktop, then we can practice in weekends.
See, I will tell you one thing, easy way. Oracle 11G download expression for free download. If you type it, okay, you'll put here your Windows 64 or not, 3 tabs. It will log the username password. So the practice is very important. Okay, now you can come down here. If you any one of the tool, your the Linux or Windows. I want the Windows. So you'll go and click the Oracle 20C1 expression. See, Oracle 20C1 also is available. Click here. It will ask it will definitely, it is downloaded, right? 1.8 GB. Same URL you can go on it. Why you go for a old version? Try to download the new version.
So after downloading this, we'll go in exe file, then we can directly get the connections, or we will need to add some files or tables or
First,
something
you
like that.
should install it. Okay.
Yeah, we'll install with this. Yes.
It will come automatically. Oracle client also it will come. I hope. If it is not there, I think now I think today I need to take the class. So if you want, Monday I will show you one system how to download it.
In weekends, we'll try this one, which you said. If any issues in that, we will tell you. Otherwise, you can show.
You're talking Priyanka only, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm noted your name and Suresh. Kiran also.
Yes. So in weekends, we will
Okay.
try this.
Yeah, because if you ask more questions, relevant questions, I'll be the happy because you will not get this information definitely in Hyderabad. Hyderabad, I know, but I'm also Hyderabad. My friends also doing right. They used to do worker. They will talk about one worker to the version 11G, how it is be, the definition and all. Definition and work, that one I will give you, but make sure subject you need to learn. Okay, you people are understanding, so you are getting that. Just I'm asking you personally, you are getting the new things, or routine how people are doing others. Same thing we are learning the PL SQL. Tell me frankly, no issues. I'll change.
No, the backend knowledge which you're giving, that how it works in the back process, that is very new, because we know the theoretical things to say, but what exactly happens like SGA, PGA and all that things, exactly how it goes, the execution and all, that is very helpful for me at least. I don't know about others.
Others? Okay. So silence means it's routine. Okay, but basically I will give the complete knowledge. Knowledge in the sense background process. That's where you should empowering mind we will do. So in the interviews and all. Let's say we'll start that for loop. Okay. So now see begin for loop. I'm giving here is anything index I'm giving. In is mandatory. Within the bracket, select star from EMP. Then loop and end loop. Then end. So here I am putting the DMS underscore output. Put underscore line. So here, what you need to do it? See here the index. Name. E-N-A-M-E. Then concatenate operator. Just I'm taking two columns for time being. Comma. Dot MI number. And semicolon. So here also semicolon. Each line with semicolon. Okay. Now if you run it, we'll see the data. Then we'll go for execution process. So how many rows are getting here? If you see here, let me close here, clear everything. Then I'm executing one more time. So how many rows we are getting? These many rows we are getting. So this is the program. Now we'll go for a step-by-step function internally. What will happen? So as usual, I don't want to talk about that PG and all. What is happening?
Voice is breaking in between.
Sorry.
Your voice is breaking in between.
Your voice and the system, the both has been lagging.
Yeah.
I have a very good internet connection and I'm speaking without headset maybe. So now I'll move the very near to laptop. Now still it's clear, still you are getting. Hello. Hello. Are you able to hear? Deepti, Kiran, Priyanka, Suresh. Hello.
Yes. Sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it still is lagging.
Yes.
Your voice is breaking actually.
No, sir.
No.
Fine, sir.
Fine, go ahead.
Okay. So now you should know this all the things, right? Now we'll come here. So first there is no declare section. So it will not going to occupy any space. Now the execution started at the begin. Now for this statement. So first what will happen, right? Select star from EMP within the process. So anywhere within the braces, what you are writing, that will be executed first. So which means here also after in, it will be executed first. Which one is will execute first? This part will be executed first. So execute, what will happen? If we execute separately, if we execute it separately, all the data will come. This data will come and sit into here. You understood first point?
Yes.
So the data came here with all the columns and with all the data. This is the data. It came into here. Just assumption. After that, from class, what it will do, right? First, it will execute this one. They know the how many rows are starting point and ending point, where we need to start and where we need to end. It will be identified. Correct or not? So where will start? 769 it start, and where it will end? 11 it will end. Employee number, or else 16 rows will come. So after that, in operator, what will do, right? In operator, it will executed. The data will be set up here. Next, INX, what will happen, right? It will take the first row. INX, the data type will be whatever you have defined here, right? Select star from VMP. So this first header only is the data type. It's like a row type. Internally, it will take as a row type. Employee number, employee name, and job. So simple, we can say this is the header, right? That header will be stored in the INX here. After that, this data type is created and the data is there. In operator will be created. Then in operator, what it will do, right? So boss, data is ready. Your data type is ready. Now take the first row and put it into here, which means INX. INX as a first row. Complete row data will be there. Okay. Then loop started. Then what will happen here? I'm taking only 2 columns for time being, but while practicing, you can take n number of columns what are the present in the EMP. Then again, it will come to here. End loop, no, because they know 1 to 6 employee number is presented. We need to execute it. Then it will go to the second row. It will go to the third row. Unless and until if you read the 16 rows, 17 rows, 18 rows will come. 18 rows, if it will come, then it will come out. 17 rows, 17 will come. After double one, it will employee number will come. Then automatically it come out. Understood that execution process?
So that INX will have the all data, like all 16 rows, everything data INX will have.
No, INS has at a time only one row. If you see here, only one row. But in operator will push to execute the query, will keep the data into buffer. It will push it into one row into INF. What is the data type? The EMP data type, it will be there INX, and only one row data will be available in INX.
So INX will be basically a record type present,
Yes,
and
record type.
in which in will act as a pointer, which will send INX inside one row. It will fetch and loop wise it will collect.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So here this is the one. Now we'll go
So
for
above the above picture which you drawn, that is the below in paint. So above one is just an example, na? That is one row and second row and third
yes,
row,
yes,
right? No?
INX. This is INX.
Which one?
INX is the what? Where is INX? This is INX.
It will have at a time one record, that is for example
Yes.
first record, and the down one is the whole table when select
Correct.
start from it. So
Correct.
INX will go and take one record, and loop wise it will send ename and EMP number accordingly.
Yes.
So
Correct.
at a time it will have only one record. No? Once that is done, that is gone. Then it will take second, then third, like that.
Yes. Correct. Whatever you said is correct.
So when the end loop is done, what will happen to this INX? And this will go away, all the things.
Yeah. Yeah. At a time, it will take only one. It will replace. It will take. Replace. It will take.
But when the loop is done, output is, we got the output. Then this everything will go away, right? Like the
Yes.
INX and the
Yeah, everything
AIC.
will go away.
Okay.
Now our favorite topic will start. Cursors.
So one thing I have to ask, usually whenever we discuss about loops and everything, we say everything goes away, right? Everything gets deleted, get executed. Then from where the data will get, everything goes away. So from where
So
we get
when
the
it will
data?
go after completion of everything, it will go.
Like now we have executed, we got the data. After we got the output, then it will go away.
Yes, all execution. So if you want to permanently make it, you need to store the data, keep it into one file, and your local or somewhere server you can put it. You'll get to know.
Okay.
Mohan, one more. Can you repeat that definition for the index?
Index,
Yeah.
INX.
Yes,
See,
INX.
this is kind of see, INX is the one variable. We can give our own name. What it will do, right? First, after in operator, the in operator first what will do? It will execute it. It will identify the starting point, ending point, and what are the data types will be there. If you say number, it will take number. It is a worker, it will take worker. If you say select star for EMP, the whole table data structure will be take as a data type in INX. Then INX, it will take first row, it will print. Second row, it will print. Third row will print. So which is the main role? In operator will tell you which row you need to take and which row you need to end. This is the like a row type data type it will take internally.
Sir, in is a pointer here, no?
No, that's not a pointer. Pointer is different. Pointer means
We can say index.
sorry.
Index which is updating.
No, index will not going to update the whole row. It will going to update it because of in operator.
No, sir. Just on first row, if you start, for example, we start at 7902. Okay. So for fifth, it is in fifth index. Okay. So when it starts, so complete that EMP number and ename will be printed. Okay. Then on sixth, when this cursor goes to sixth also that sixth row data will be printed. Okay. So that command is given by in only, na?
See, here it will not go for the index, first of all. Okay. So it will take as a complete employee number to department number, it will store into INX, we'll printing. So in operator will tell you how many rows are there, how many times you will need to take. That's it. Okay. See, in operator will take start from 1 and ending from the 16 because of 16 rows of data is there in EMP. This one is blindly, it will believe in the in operator, will take the first row, it will print, and it will take the second, it will print. It will not follow the index. Index when will follow, cursor will follow index. Loop will never follow the index. Loop just repeated the data. That's it.
Sir, in is for I got it. Sir, in is for number of rows.
In is giving the number of rows, starting and ending. They don't know middle what is there and nothing. Starting this point and ending this point. That's it. This is the data. Three things will do. Okay. So now we'll go for a cursor. Before going to the cursor, we'll take one program, then we'll see. Okay. Okay. So before going to the cursor, there is two types of cursors. First one is implicit cursor. What is the implicitly and what is the explicitly? So one is that there is the cursor in the sense, just I'm telling there is two types. I'm not giving any definition. So definition will frame based on the program. So there is two types of cursor. One is implicit cursor. Second one is explicit cursor. Implicit cursor means here Oracle only it will create automatically. Oracle only it will update it automatically. Oracle only it will be deleted automatically. The explicit cursor always defined by the user. User can able to update, delete, and do whatever operation we want in the explicit cursor. Okay. Now the question is, implicit cursor Oracle will create it by default, right? When it will created, and which scenario it will created if you ask, right? Whenever we are doing the DML operation on DML operation, automatically implicit cursor will be fired. I want to display one program how to work in the implicit program first. Then we'll go for explicit cursor. You understood, right? Now,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
now there is an interview question. There is an interview question. I have updated. I have updated some rows, like like this. Commission is null. Wherever you put that commission is null, update EMP, set commission is 0. So wherever your commission is null, then I'm putting the 0. How many rows are updated? How will you identify? I'll run only this statement. Forget about all the things. I'll run this statement. So I want to know how many rows are updated. So here is getting the 12 rows are updated because of it is a tool. But in normal way, you will not get that information. So I want to print dbms underscore. I want to using the dbms underscore output package. I want to print. So if I want to print, what will happen, right? Remember this point. There is a one variable count is a number. You already know it will occupy the space and all. Then if you run this, if you run the statement, what will happen internally, right? It will create a one explicit cursor. We'll take new. It will take as a in this buffer area. Okay, in the buffer area, now I'm splitting two. One for v underscore count, because it is a variable, it will occupy the space name equal to variable, and what kind of values we can store in this space? Only number, because number data type. Here it will create a private SQL area. This is called P means private SQL area. In the SQL area, in the private SQL area, what is the name for this one? By default SQL. Remember this point. This is certification question and interview question. What is the area name? In this private area, just this private area only for this one. How it will define the variable, right? So let's say for more clarification, this space is private SQL area. Okay, the area name is SQL. By default name is SQL. Any questions here?
No.
What is a private SQL area?
Area it's occupied SQL queries.
It occupies the SQL area. It's called private SQL area.
Private SQL area in the sense. So just private SQL area is area. That area name is SQL.
Okay. Yes, we got it.
Now, in the private SQL, what will happen, right? Update EMP set, right? All this update statement will happen here. And also, there is a row count. There is a row count. In the row count, this is the attribute. So attribute nothing but this is also one variable. In this variable, you no need to assign the data. Like this, we don't need to assign. By default, SQL only to assign how many rows are updated here. Understood? See that private area is SQL area. Within the SQL area, what is happening? Update is happening. How many rows are updated? The row count is the attribute. That attribute is nothing but a variable. This variable data who will provide you? SQL will provide it. SQL inside updation is happening. For updation, these many rows are updated will happen here. This operation, the SQL name and the private SQL creation and row count updated name, all done by the implicit cursor, which means Oracle by default will do. Now, any question here?
So when the update will happen, for example, update statement happened, so 12 rows got updated. So that information will be directly going into the row count variable, which will be normal variable, right? It is having.
No, it is not normal variable. It is a attribute. Is a cursor attribute. Cursor attribute nothing but a normal variable, but the data will be sent to the SQL only. Normal variable we will going to assign the value, but
Here SQL only will.
SQL only will going to assign.
So this will be present inside the SQL only, no?
Yes.
SQL area.
Everything
Private
SQL area only. Yes. Updation, selection, inserting, any DML operation if you do, inside the SQL will do, and the data will be reflected into row count, how many rows are there. And also some other attributes are there. These attributes, row count, found, not found, is open, all four, right? We can't assign any value into that variable. Only cursor will assign the value into that variable. We can able to see whether row count, how many rows are there. Found, not found means it is true or false. Not found means is a true or false. And is open means is a true or false. And there is a one certification exam. What is the data type of the cursor attributes? So basically I'm writing here. Row count. All cursor attributes start with percentage. Remember, percentage row count. Percentage is open. Percentage found. Percentage not found. These are the four attributes. By default, Oracle, by default, cursor will be created in the Oracle. This information, who is going to assign? Cursor only is going to assign. Now is a SQL, is a implicit cursor is going to assign. Going forward, we can see going forward, explicit, implicit also we can create, but the data always in the implicit cursor and explicit cursor by default, and if you created cursor only, it will give the assigned data to here. We can't able to assign. Okay, who will give you? Cursor will give you. What is the data type of this cursor attribute? It is a number. Remember this point. This is Boolean. This is Boolean. So this is also Boolean. So these are the Boolean, and this is also row count. If you see here, after that, after update statement, this is the one more statement. This statement, if you run it after update statement, one statement will executed. After that, what will happen, right? The private SQL array will be locked. After update statement, only one statement I can able to execute. Okay, regarding the cursor one, which is the one row count. After update, what will happen, right? The cursor is PLSQL area after execution the update statement, and it will assign the row count. Immediately, this line will execute it. Next line will come, right? This will be gone. Oracle says, I don't know SQL area. It is past. I had done it. I will not remember. Then we are taking the count. We are already taking the count, and I'm printing. Now you can see. Now, if you understood this.
First, it will assign the row count to the V count, then only that will go, no?
No. First update statement if executed, next if you do any insert, updation, deletion, it will gone. It will gone because this is SQL. SQL is the name, right? This name defined by who? Oracle only. So Oracle, what each and every statement one by one it will executed. So let's say now you are doing the update statement. This SQL is open. It will be done. Immediately, if you do another update, then what will happen? It will be deleted. Again, same SQL area. It will go for a next update statement. If you do third statement, it will replace to third statement and SQL area. SQL is name. You're getting right. Name is same name, right? At a
Sir,
time,
but attribute is getting destroyed, no? So how we will get the count? It is getting replaced, no? Again and again.
no, you're not getting the point. Let me explain. Okay, there is a two update statement. Now I'm taking the buffer area. Okay, so first v underscore count. V underscore count, what will happen? V underscore count variable. It will occupy the space. Number value you can store. That is okay. Now here also one space is created. The space name equal to SQL area. This is SQL area, private SQL area, which means so after unless and until completing this area, no one can use. But here always I can, while running the program, I can change the value. First it's null, then after taking the count. But here private SQL are not like this. This is standard. We can't touch it. Only SQL is a name. So who will touch it? Explicitly C. So now updation will happen, right? This update statement happen here. After update statement happen, all the cursor attributes like row count, found, not found, is open, all enable. And regarding this update statement, all the data will send. Immediately, if you run one more update, right? Now, all the found, not found update, it will make it 0, 0. Then again, it will take the second update statement and it will be second update statement data will be stored in row count, unfound, not found, is open. If there is a third update statement, see one by one statement will execute in the same area. All the attributes will be shared in the current update statement data only. Now you got it?
Yes, it will share the current state data, but the above one which was saved, that will go away. If we want that also and this also, then how?
No, we can't get it. Oracle says at that time, if you run that update statement, the cursor attribute will talk about only this update statement related data. If you run this update statement, this statement related data only talk about the attribute.
So if we change the
All are-
variable,
it
like
is
we
the-
change, we keep it as v count 1 and down we keep as v count 2, so we will not get both.
See, that's what, right? Row underscore count is the, how will you decide it? This is it is not a variable. It is a cursor attribute. This cursor attribute, we can't able to define. We can't able to assign. Who will assign? Who will define? Cursor will assign. So you don't have any control to go and create 1 or 2, 3. It is standard. Percentage
No,
row.
not row count, v count.
So v count, that is a normal variable. We can do it. But here also, if I'll put the dbms underscore output, right? So it will print both the ways. Why we need to go for another variable? Again, now in the memory consumption, it will create, right? Now we understood what is the attribute, what is the explicit cursor, when it will be created automatically. If you understood this point, that's all. So now I'll give the pass. This point, you understood, or you want some explanation, or if you have any doubt, ask me.
They want to see the output.
Okay. What is the output?
12 and 16.
12 rows for the commission is null. 16 rows is for the is not null.
Okay, understood.
Sir, how it? Hello.
Yes.
Sir, sir, what is this commission you have written? What is this? Actually, I don't know about this. What is this commission?
Commission is a column name.
Okay.
That column is present in the EMP.
Okay.
Not only commission, you can put any update statement, but for
Okay.
time being, I'm using the TMP table.
Any column name you can
Any
use.
column, any update statement.
Okay, sir. But sir, how is this value? This 12 and 16 is calculated here in this update.
I need to go for everything. See, there is a cursor. We are talking about the cursor. The cursor is two types: implicit cursor and explicit cursor. Implicit cursor always will go for the DML while doing the DML operation. By default, implicit is cursor. The cursor will take care about the row count, is open, found, not found. These are the assigning the value, defining the variable. Cursor will take care. But when it will fire, if you using the DML operations.
Only in case of DML operation it will work.
Correct. DML operation means insert, updation,
Insert,
deletion.
update, delete, yes.
So we can use multiple DML inside this, like multiple update, delete, multiple we can use.
Each and every update statement separated in the SQL. SQL area is only one area. Let's say,
Like here, if I write
I will give
inserts
you
also,
one-
delete also.
I will give you, I will give an example. This is a classroom. This is a classroom. Okay. In this classroom, morning 8 to 9 is one batch. So 8 to 9 batch, we will use this classroom. Then immediately 9 to 10 batch also executing the and also using the same class, which means this class is cursor. This name is SQL. Here is the recording, videos, everything is the attribute. Class never change. Class position is never change. Recording is never change. And that audio will be changed and record will be changed based on the class. This class will teach about some other topic. This class also is asked about some other topic. Thus are the attributes. Your whatever is saying the 8 to 9 batches, right? This is the update statement you can tell. After this class, then I will take another class or 10 to 11. So if you take 3 classes at a time, I can't take, right? One by one only can take.
Yes, one by one we can take, but
Yes.
multiple DML we can take, but it will keep on replacing it one by one.
One by one. If the classroom 8 to 9 batch will come, right? They will separate Python will be started. So Python related all the data will be tuner will be presented and he will give the recording and notes and all. That the notes recording it's a attributes like a row count, is open, found, not found. So that is separate. After completion of the Python classes, they will take for another classes SQL. So SQL also 9 to 10. So 9 to 10 related data only we can change. The place never change. The place is called SQL area. In SQL area, one by one update statement or a delete statement, insert statement we can do at a time. One by one only. Only at a time, only one we can do. That related data will store in the row count. Next update statement run. That first one it will remove. Second one update statement will run in the SQL area. The row count will be data will be distributed like that.
SQL area every time it's locked and open, right? For
Not
every DML statement.
every DML not in locked and open. If you do one DML operation, it will open. It will do the operation. It will release the data. Next update statement or insert statement will take one by one. It will take.
Okay.
So this is implicit cursor only, no, not explicit. This is implicit only.
Still, we are talking the implicit cursor. That is by
Okay.
default. Who created this one? Cursor will
SQL.
SQL only.
no. Cursor will created. SQL is this private SQL here name. Who will assigning the data to row count and found is found? Only cursor. Cursor only. Cursor. Implicit cursor. That is by default Oracle will take care. You can say simply by default Oracle will take.
Like we cannot see the cursor here. We can see the area, but
area also we can't see. In SQL also we can't see. The SQL is the default name. Okay. If you go for a data structure for the cursor, then only you'll come to know. But SQL is the default name for the implicit cursor. Remember, what is the SQL? By default name for the implicit cursor. Okay. So now tomorrow what we'll do, right? I will take the explicit cursor, then we'll get the difference between explicit and simplicity, where we are giving our own name and where we are taking the SQL as a default name.
Sir, but as we draw any global area or something like imagination, we see there is a variable. It gets it gets assigned a data type number or varchar. We see SQL area. We see many other things. Cursor is also, it takes a space, or like this SQL is only the SQL is only the cursor.
Got confused. See, implicit cursor. It's if you do any DML operation, implicit cursor will be created. What is the name for implicit cursor? SQL.
Okay, it is same. SQL area is an implicit cursor only.
Implicit cursor. In the SQL name, it never change. It is a default name. Who provided? Oracle provided to the implicit cursor. Boss, this is your name. So you have only one name, only one classroom I provided. You take first class, do the operation, then remove this, then take the second class, same place, you can do operation. So like that, one space, multiple update statement, one by one will be executed in the same place.
Okay, so SQL is only the implicit cursor. Okay.
Explicit cursor, we are giving the name.
Okay, sir,
Then
clear.
give me one more example. Implicit.
Sir,
Yes.
One more example. Implicit cursor with insert or select statement.
No, select statement, it will work. Only DML operation.
Oh.
I will delete.
Sir, you have not used is open or found statement. Only found or is open attribute you have not used. You are only used row count. So
it is a implicit cursor. Implicit cursor, we can use these attributes. Okay, but here is not required. So only row count I'm using. We are not yet started the discussion about this.
Okay.
So when we're going to start tomorrow, we'll go for a explicit cursor. We will give the one name. We will fetch the data. We will put it into the data. We will do the operations. But implicit cursor, Oracle will be default will given. So when it will giving only for the DML operation. So I'm giving this statement. If you want, you can try with delete statement and insert statement. You will get it. But insert anyway, you are doing only one. That's why I'm go for a update and delete. You will get the number of. Got it?
Sir, actually, concept is clear about this. But sir, the output part is not. I'm not getting clear how this output is in that 12 and 16 you have generated from the table. I know, but sir, how is the code giving this output 12 and 16?
Automatically updated here. You no need to do anything. See, this update statement while running into the SQL. That SQL statement inside it will update statement happen. That row count is open, found, not found will be updated for this update statement. Then immediately, if you run the second statement, it will gone. Again, it is second update statement will start. Here, again, this related update statement will be set it into row count, is found, not found, and will print it. Like that, it is happening.
Yeah, and before that attribute, you have written SQL basically for the area. That in SQL area,
SQL is the default name for the implicit cursor.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. Yeah, you told SQL. In that area, only our function or operations will be there.
Correct. Only that space, one by one.
Yeah, one by one. Yes, clear.
So I'm giving this program I already provided. Try this. So the interview question, what they will ask, right? They will ask, they will give you only update statement. I want to print how many rows are updated. People will think I run the toad, so it will give the 12 and 16. That is not correct. You should know the theory. You should know this functionality in theoretically. Then only we can able to give the answer. What is the answer? How to put it? SQL row count. Then you will ask, what is the SQL? SQL is the implicit cursor by default name. What is a row count? Row count is the cursor attribute. Who will provide the data to row count? We are not able to provide. Only implicit cursor will provide the row count data. If I want to run 3-4 statement, what will happen? One by one statement will execute. Related data will be stored in the row count, and second statement will be executed. The related data will store in the row count, like that. Okay. So I am stopping here. because Kazar will start at least 45 minutes. I need to talk, Kazar and all. So Friday we'll talk.
Sir, last this question that was so only about this. This com is basically basically क्या कहते हैं, a column in that table. Com. Okay.
See, I'll write here.
Yeah.
So that is the update statement here. Without, if you are not giving column name, it will throw error.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm giving for you also.
1 minute.
See, this is the commission. Just now I updated, right? If you will give
Okay,
the
sir,
rollback.
got it. What basically, sir, you are counting the values that in which in row, in how many rows there is a zero value, and there is null value, and in how many rows there is no null value.
I'm not
That is
counting. I'm doing updated. Is null value, put the 0. In not null values also put the 0.
Okay.
If you run the update statement, that updated rows will be saved into v_count.
okay, sir. Clear.
Now you need to this session, you need to listen 1 or 2 times, then let me know, because this is a basic thing. Okay, so because why I'm saying tomorrow it will be add-on, day after tomorrow, on top of this again adding 2 more concepts.
Sir,
Like
you have discussed the DML statements earlier.
yeah.
Okay, I know that, and that's why I said the clarity is not there.
And also we see in the same rollback and commit, buffer, old snapshot error, so that we all discuss. Do you remember in this?
Sir, please upload the videos na, for
I
SQL
uploaded
methods.
today.
No,
Today we did.
today,
I
today
updated
videos
it.
I was but today SQL class videos na, actually I could not I have internet issues, I could not understand, so I will see the video only.
Today
So
I will update it tomorrow morning, because it is to be, what is called, it will be converted. While conversion, it will take 5 to 10 minutes. After that, I will upload it today if you want.
okay, but till yesterday everything was uploaded because
Yes,
I could
it
not see.
updated in today 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. I updated.
Okay, only 2 days is pending. Rest all is updated. I mean uploaded.
Yes, uploaded. That's all updated. If you're not getting, just ping me, so that I will.
Sure, I will mail you because I am unable to see the videos.
Actually, Mohan, I was also unable to see why, because just now before the class started, I have been going through the drive. There is no
Even I
updated
could
videos.
not. That's why I also could not see. Hence,
Probably I'll check with Madhu sir. So if he say he'll giving right, access.
yes, we
Not
need the
able to-
access for that. Otherwise, we will not see. We will need
No, I uploaded in one cloud, and he will download and will upload it some other area. I hope that's
Okay,
what is happening.
you speak to him now, because today's
Yeah.
it's fine that you have recorded now only, but till yesterday we should see the videos. No,
Okay, I'll speak to him and I'll let us know. Okay,
sure. Okay, fine.
thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir.